Just the back and forth momentum swap, but there's a big rock. Here comes Romero, but a pull counter.
There we go. We have a champion, ladies and gentlemen. Your
Alrighty, so EA decided to drop a huge surprise on us with 5 new Pride alter egos, and even though we don't have a Pride mode, which would accurately help us showcase them, we're in the octagon with one of them now, and that's going to be Pride Alistair Overeem. Funny enough, the version of Overeem that they added in, it says 2007, right? I'm pretty sure it's a 2007 Overeem. And in 2007, I don't think he won too many fights in Pride. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to think. I think he lost his one fight in Pride, or he was on a from Pride heading from 2006. He was already in a 2-fight losing streak, and then lost his next fight right after. I believe it was against Shogun, Ricardo Arona, and I think Big Nog, was it? It might have been Big Nog, Antonio Roger Nogueira. I think this is who it was. And then prior to that, he lost via submission to Fabricio Verdum. Now he had like 8 wins total up until he started going on that losing streak. Did get some more wins in Strikeforce and in the Dream Grand Prix, which he ended up winning. Beat a bunch of good guys. Ended up beating Mark Hunt. He defeated Gary Goodridge. He defeated I know we didn't defeat him. Kicked him in the dick, I think. It was Mirko Cro Cop, knee to the weenie. And, and then defeated Fabricio Verdum by decision in Strikeforce, and then in the UFC ended up finishing Brock Lesnar with some brutal clinch knees to the body, and then finish him off with some punches. So Alistair Overeem, he's a motherfucker, and his stats are really, really good. And of course, I'm going to be looking to try to clinch as tactical as possible. He has some pretty good clinch knees at level, well, not pretty good, pretty great, level 5. The only thing is with Overeem is that he has a 91 chin. So if you're trying to work with him and he has a 91 chin, and right now going against this Alex Pereira, if he hits me with the wrong type of shot and sits my ass down, I'm in for a horrible, horrible time. So we really want to avoid that. Still trying to figure out my range with Overeem. I'm going to make sure, hopefully my mic. I got 2 mics active. I had 2 mics active, apparently. I had the one I'm using currently right now, the Yeti Snowball, and then my controller mic was on. So hopefully it doesn't fuck up the audio. Anywho, just kind of taking our time here. Go some knees, throw a bow in there. I do like the light skin fade they got going on from Mr. Dutch Kickboxing Overeem. And if you guys haven't noticed, it's pretty much the style I'm working with a little bit more caution. Right? I'm not trying to wade into combinations. We got a leg rock there. Pretty good, not too shabby. And also, if you guys haven't realized, this is light heavyweight. So it's not a new Overeem for heavyweight. It is an Overeem for freaking light heavyweight. And he checked enough kicks, and I didn't mean to go for this takedown. Yeah. Fuck my good habits. I was trying to just kind of release him on the cage, but it automatically drove to the takedown. So I kind of had to finish there. I guess I'll throw a couple of elbows in this position. But that should be our round. All right, Herb tells us to fuck off. What a horrible cornerman. What are you doing? He did not win that round. He did not win that round. I'm sick of them damn audio clips telling people fighters the wrong thing. We clearly won that round. But anywho, Mr. Overeem and light heavyweight. I wonder how many people are actually going to main him. He also has level 5 guillotines and a level 5 Kimura. So that means he has access to the takedown counters with the Kimura. Oh, fuck me. All right. Takedown counters with the Kimura. Not takedown, sub counters. And then the takedown counters with the guillotine as well as the sub counters. So if you're on top sprawl, rock him there. Top sprawl with Alistair Overeem. You'll be able to hit the submission counter guillotine. If you want to know how to do that, check my sub counter video. Same thing for the Kimura. If you're in top and half guard and try to go backside or back sitting. So feeding us some knees, so giving us a taste of our own medicine. That's fine. Intercept with the cross, lead hook. Drop him once more with another lead hook. And what I want to do, I want to pressure him onto the cage. Look for my clinch entry. Tries to clinch his back. No dice. Feint low. Look at that. You see the range management there? He's kind of panicking. He's like lashing out because he doesn't want to get caught here. There we go. There's the clinch. And there's the quit. All right. We'll take it. So this is definitely going to be a trickier matchup. We're taking on Jamal Hill. Because remember, this Overeem is in the light heavyweight division. Thank you for the touch of glove. So we got to be really careful, especially trying to kick Jamal Hill. Because Jamal Hill has some nasty hook levels. And we got to see what type of Jamal Hill this is going to be. Is it going to be a very tactical one? Is it going to be one that's going to be pressure heavy with boxing combinations where we have to really be careful how we clinch because we don't want to eat an uppercut hook because that 91 chin is not going to be something we can really work with. I mean, you could work with it, but oof, just risky. Look how much. All right, yeah, look how much head health I lost there. Alrighty. Tries to go with the elbow. We're going to make sure we're working some body shots too. All right. So this guy's kind of working. Okay. There we go. Get the block counter off. Into the clinch. Clinch knees to the body. And now, here's the thing with Alistair Overeem. Right? In open stance. Right? So I'm in orthodox and he's in southpaw. Especially in open stance, you tend to take a little bit more damage. So him throwing those hooks. And he caught me on the pull there. I'm going to be taking a little more damage. And there he nails me with a left hook as I'm throwing a leg kick. So I got to make an adjustment right now defensively. I think what we got to do is we got to start using some of the major lunges. So let's see. Okay, he doesn't follow up with the cross right there. Gonna back up. Okay, block counter works again. It's a patient Jamal, so we're gonna be a patient Overeem, right? Ay, ay, ay. Of course that happens. Okay. I say I'm gonna be patient. I rush in with a rear leg kick, and I'm about to get nailed like Gokhan Saki did against Khalil Roundtree. Okay, yeah, we got to start major lunging. Anytime he starts with duck's not gonna work. Anytime he starts to go jab, we got to start major lunging. There we go. Sometimes I got to reinforce it. I got to remind myself that's there. Hit him with a rear hook there, but he was probably blocking. Being that the block bar just popped up. So now, if your opponent is playing the two-shot game and you see that second animation for the strike load up, that's when you want to input the back lunge, and it'll get you out of the way. Smart players, they'll throw the one strike, see what you're doing, if you're evading evasively. Evading evasively, what the fuck type of shit is that? Evading evasively. If you're being very smart with your defense. So, and they'll use that first shot and then walk themselves right back into range. But when you see that second shot start to line up, that's when you input the back lunge. There we go. Our defense is paying off. Good leg kick lands for us. So we're doing good in the stamina department. Avoid the overhand pretty well. And, okay, a little spike there, but we're all good. Close round. I think I took that one. Check the gut. I know he rocked me, but I felt like I landed a lot more strikes than him. So, obviously, I'll know a little bit after, depending on how this fight continues to go. But I do think I won that one. I had a showing the rock, so maybe not. I don't know. I've seen different, though. The game does value your accuracy. Of course, the rocks matter. Look at that. That's perfect. That's exactly what vulnerability is. I got caught on one leg throwing a kick. Jab. Left hook nails me right there. And homeboy's able to get the rock there. So, okay. Let's assume it's up for grabs now. Let's say it's his round. I could be wrong, though. I meant to fake that. Okay, let's show over here. Notice the rule of circling, right? I'm making sure I don't get put behind that black line. And if I do, I got to have my defense ready. Playing a little bit of footsies, but we get nailed by the front kick there. He does a really, really good job playing that little outside game. Okay. Tries to take us down. All right, he's trying to go into stacks. No, sirree. Oh, he's passing. Damn, a little bit too late. That's fine. That's fine. We do have a level 5 guillotine and full guard. And he gets up. Didn't do much. Ah, come on. That tracked me. There's the head movement stat isn't the greatest in comparison to Jamal Hill's accuracy. It's a very tactical fight. I'm okay with this pace. I think a lot of things that people got to work on, especially with fighters that don't have really good health stats. You don't have to rush to get the guy out of there. And you don't always have to look for that round 1 or round 2 finish, especially if the other guy's playing really patient. So we're just trying to be as tactical as possible. Sidestep there. Look for the clinch. You need PTU 1993. I hope I'm making you proud, brother. If you played more like this, people will respect you more, my brother, my aura redeemer. If you guys know, you know. That guy would send, if you guys have ever had the misfortune of facing P2 on UFC 3, 4, and 5, he is probably the most egregious knee user on PlayStation. Hurts him a little bit because the knees got nerfed a bit on UFC 5. But UFC 3, oh my God, when the knees landed at jab range, he was an absolute demon. Like the absolute worst of the worst. And still a huge issue on 4 if you ran into him with like a low-rated fighter and he had prime Overeem. Oh, you're out for a bad time. So I feel bad for everybody who is playing light heavyweight and has to deal with P2 because some idiot decided to teach him how to fucking sidestep. So whoever did that, fuck you. Let's go. Land a knee here. It's good. Okay, look at that. The jab denies his clinch attempt. There we go. Use stiff arm retreat, which can be done by holding R2 and R1 and going backwards. Like for everybody except Justin Gaethje. Because he has his signature block tied to that. So let's be real, real smart here. $12 seconds left. It's a good addition. Who I really want to use is Nick Diaz, because Nick Diaz is, out of all the Pride wins, he's one of the few ones that's in the lighter weight class. So he's in lightweight, and he could be absolutely like meta changing. I think he could be like UFC 3 Nick. If you guys know about UFC 3 Nick, that man was an absolute god for no goddamn reason in welterweight. Like it was very, very difficult. I think Wonder Boy was like the only decent counter to him, and Conor McGregor. He was basically God tier in UFC 3 under the hands of a right player because his perks, a body snatcher, and all that other stuff made him a demon. So if they made him anything remotely close to that, lightweight is going to be in for a huge meta change because he's also going to have a lot of submissions. No go plot or anything like that because that's not in this game, but still going to be a problem. But that's neither here or there. We got to focus here. I'll say this is what with Overeem, this is the game. You got to play a lot of 2-3s, 2-3s, 2-3s. Cross, lead hooks. The 1-2 start to open up a little bit. I'm only throwing the 1-2s now because I see that he's been kind of pulling a bit. I want to catch him. But any combination that's kind of carrying the 2 would work really, really well for him. Okay? I feel like he's trying to set me up for a head kick. I feel it. I feel it. Oh, my God. Are you fucking dead ass? I felt it, but I didn't fucking see the damn bitch coming. Well, I saw it coming, but I didn't move out the way. Okay, Clinch to slow this motherfucker down. I was fighting couple weeks ago when I fought Go 10 on 9 pre-patch. It was who was I using? There we go, knock him down. It was I think he was using Jamal Hill and I was using Alex Pereira. And you know Goat Stain when he goes kill shot, he goes crazy. I saw that he went to go for like the front kick and I think I sidestepped it or I backstepped it and I said kill shot and then fucking got him with one. I was like sweet. That was a good series. We got to do another one now that the game has been patched. Rock him. Okay, he's ducking his head a lot. Back to the clinch. And this is pretty much the game you want to play with Overeem, right? Like, you rock the dude, clinch him, throw some knees, throw this fucking elbow, and this fight should be done. My dumbass do an elbow, but that's okay. 1, 2, and 3. How high is Jamal Hill's block? I forgot. I think it's like, how high is it? Wait, does he have Bulldog? He has Bulldog. Yeah, and his block is already high. Okay, that's why I didn't bleed through. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, not enough to get the finish. Yo, his block is high. All right, let's be real patient. Maybe if we get to half guard, we can get some more deny transition. All right, let's go up one more time. One more time. Work the head up a bit. Okay, that's cool. Half guard is fine. Let's posture up. Oh, he caught the elbow and framed out. You could definitely say this guy has heart. He has some heart. He's not discouraged at all punching the air. So I'm going to punch the air right back. All right. I want to draw in a big shot. 13 seconds left. Ooh, nice. He should have followed up with a lead hook. I'm seeing what you are fishing for. Oh, he clinched me. Not a good idea. And that's going to be our round again. I honestly think if we're not up 30-27, we're up 29-28. One of those two. Because that first round, the rocks and everything comes down to like the level of the rock. So you know the rock where it's like, oh, nice striking. Okay, I'll tell you nice striking as well. And respect. But when it comes to the rock, for example, I had somebody DM me the other day. He's like, oh, man, I lost this fight. I had a stun and a knockdown. He had a knockdown. I said, well, how severe was his knockdown? Because if you get like a flash knockdown where it's like he goes down, pops right back up, but he gets to finish the fight knockdown at the end of the round, they're going to weigh that knockdown much more. And that's been a thing since UFC 3. And I have all my other videos working tutorial-wise in terms of teaching you how to judge scoring and, you know, other things too. But there's different levels of rock states, different levels of like rock severity, and when's the best time to kind of go crazy with the combinations and still be, you know, cognizant of what you need to be on defensively. Kind of like what we're doing here, right? Like we already rocked them, we dropped them. We know that we're still one Jamal Hill Tomake fucking Yeva away from getting knocked out if possible. But as long as our defense is on point, we're on point because we have been outscoring this guy pretty well. I think, what did it just show? Like 18%? 6 straight accuracy? Go, he's rocked. Elbow. Didn't get to mount. I should press forward on the left analog stick. There you go. Tries to fire off with the elbow. Lead elbow. Lead elbow. Lead elbow. You just gave me an idea. Okay, what side is your cut on? What side is your cut on? Uh-oh, doesn't matter. Never mind. Doki, this fight is done. Or not. Or not. Or not. Just survive. It's on the right side of his face. Okay. Overeem has some high-level elbows. Are you... Dude, he is on point with this. All right, elbow. Este mamahuevo! How? Teach me your ways. That was impressive. All right. Let's not rush anything and risk getting knocked out. All right. Draw him in. All right. He's cut up bad. Let's try to time a lead elbow. Let's call it out. Let's call it out. Fly knee. He gets too close. We can try to time a lead elbow. because he's already to the point where that cut is super, super bad. Breathing is affected. Still trying to go for the jabber hook. You feel the strength of Overeem, eh? There we go. Eyes busted up again too, so that's 2 icons available. Be smart. I see it. Overeem sees it. The leg health is the leg damage is there. Step just so out of range. Feint low, attack low. There we go. Got him. Lead elbow. All right. And that is Prime or Pride mode or the lack of Pride mode. Pride Alistair Overeem 2007, who recently got added with on top of 4 other alter egos for Pride mode. So Wanderlei Silva, Shogun, Dan Henderson, and Nick Diaz. Alistair Overeem is going to be the first one that we showcase on the channel. We still have our UFC 296 showcases going out, but hopefully you guys enjoy this and had a good time watching me try to emulate a clean, technical Dutch kickboxing clinch style Overeem. That's going to be it for the showcase from Era 17. I appreciate all of you. Much love. Take care, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content. We will be having more streams, I believe, after the 23rd. After the 23rd, we'll be streaming a lot, maybe twice a day. I'm out of here. Take care.